Hello, I'm Sally Mckay. I am a multidisciplinary artist. That means I specialise in fine art photography and sculptural installation. I'm represented by Contemporary Gallery, and I was introduced to photography at a very young age by my father. He gave me my first camera when I was 12, and he was a lithographer and an offset printing entrepreneur. So I learnt a lot from him very young about colour and printing and pattern. And then I trained as a commercial portrait photographer in Sydney for 10 years. So I have a studio at home, and within that studio I do all the installation and photographic work. That involves for me, generally for each exhibition, collecting over 3,000 objects. So for this exhibition, which is constructed of seeds, seed pods and plant life, I collected and sorted over 3,000 different elements, and then I physically install those objects onto rolling platforms in my studio. So I generally work across 4 artworks at any one time, and once each artwork is completed, which usually takes approximately 200 hours, I then roll those platforms underneath my camera, which is set up on a very large tripod, and photograph each artwork overhead. My most recent exhibition is titled Seed the Change. So it continues my work into environmental and ecological rights. I'm very interested in how fine art photography can transpire into advocacy. And I think in looking back on the last 3 exhibitions that I've had, what's really clear to me is that my work is fundamentally about shedding lights on blind spots. The first series was titled The Blind Radius, and that was all about shedding light on the beauty that surrounds us every day that we don't necessarily see. My second exhibition was about shedding light on the consumption of children's plastic toys that is around us, but we don't necessarily take enough stock of. And my most recent exhibition, Seed the Change, is all about shedding light on the topic of lost seed biodiversity in the 20th century. My most recent exhibition is titled Seed the Change, and it's about seeds and the fact that seeds are the life force of our planet. Yet we don't educate enough about seeds, we don't talk enough about seeds, and seeds don't get a lot of airtime in our political and social arenas. Seeds are a complex and very intriguing subject. They impact our food supply, our economics, science and our environment. So I'm very interested in shedding light on the social issue and the impact of lost seed biodiversity in the 20th century and weaving that message into my artwork. In creating each artwork, my goal is for viewers to have 2 experiences with the work. The first experience is one of feeling a sense of calm and peace when viewing the artworks. The artworks are actually constructed as fractal patterns. So a fractal pattern is something that repeats. We evolved as a species seeing fractal patterns in nature. So research shows that when you see a repeat pattern, it actually has a calming effect on your brain. So it's very important to me that people engage in a calm and mindful way with the work, because I think that enables each person to go on their own learning journey. As an artist, it's been a super exciting and super successful year for me, and one I really want to take stock of and learn from. I was invited to be a part of the Ballarat Photo Biennale core artistic program. I was invited to have my first regional exhibition at the Shoalhaven Regional Gallery. I had a showing at Sydney Contemporary and my most successful solo show at Contemporary Gallery. I'm very hopeful that I will undertake in 2020 an artist in residency program at the Millennial Seed Bank in the United Kingdom.